My friend of 4 years just ended our friendship over a man. I'm gonna tell you the story. So the way it works out is her birthday, their anniversary, Christmas, my birthday, New Year's. So right around this time of the year, we're chatting a whole bunch. Girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? Da, 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 da. Y'all, so this year, no different. Hit her up. Let me set this up because I think my hands suck. I'll tell you a story. This is literally what I said. Where did y'all go for y'all anniversary? And she goes, oh, we just went out to dinner. He got me flowers and some jewelry. And I was like, and she was like, don't start. No, I'm going to start. And we all need to start starting with our friends who are accepting like low effort from the men that they're with. Now, let me preface this by saying he's a man of means, okay? I sold this man his third property when I was in real estate. I've seen his picture. This man makes well into the mid to high six figures, okay? And you are the type of person that likes to travel because we bonded over that. We've traveled and taken trips together before. It's just so minimal to me what he does for her every time. A birthday, flower, dinners, a gift. Anniversary, flowers, dinners, gift. Like, it's the same shit over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, girl, you deserve better. There's over 70 luxury resorts in the United States alone. Even if he just took you to one a year, it would take y'all a lifetime. Literally. You should not just be at home all the time when y'all doing big celebrations like this. Like, I feel like you're just accepting, y'all. And this is what pisses me off so much about it, is that whenever she's talking about him and stuff that he does, it's always spectacular. But when she talks about stuff that he does for her, like, yes, it's nice, but it's not spectacular in comparison to what he does for himself. I'm like, girl, this man does not like you. He's with you. You're integrated into his life. Yeah, he may say he loves you, but he does not like you. Okay, for his birthday, this video getting a little long, so I'm gonna do part 2.
All my kids had to sign a prenup before they got married to their partners, because if they didn't, they wouldn't get anything from my will.
You don't have a prenup, you don't take under the will. First, all my children are married. All my children have prenups. In my estate, it works like this. If you don't have a prenup, you don't take under the will.
Bingo.
So I become the bad guy. And every time I tell people this, I don't know how old your kids are, you will remember this, believe me. So you don't want your kid to have to be the bad guy. You're the bad guy. So my kids can say, hey, my dad, my dad. Now, if you don't want to sign it,
Yeah.
we're not getting it.
That's right.
And so that's the first thing. The prenups are fairly tough.
Okay.
Like, you know, one lawyer said this is the most egregious document I've ever read.
Egregious. I'm sure you took it as a compliment.
I said by design.
By design.
And so, but listen, all of the daughter-in-laws, the son-in-law, I love these folks, but I'm not going to have a situation where somebody can come in and, you know, my one son, Matt, said, because he was the first one, he's like, well, Daddy, maybe I put a clause in there that if I cheat on my wife, that is a null and void. I go, no, because we don't need to have any litigation. He goes, I'm not going to cheat. I said, I know you're not, you know. But he asked that question. I said, let's just get the document signed.
Everybody should be signing a prenup.
Why not?
Who paid that?
This can't be real life.
When you want good quality, you pay good money for them.
Yeah, they gonna last like 6 to 8 weeks.
So they last 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, well,
You gonna send her the money for it?
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
You must say no.
If I don't pay her this money, she gonna take my nails off.
Take them
I
off.
have to remove them.
Take them off and get the $50 nails.
There you go.
No.
She don't do no $50 set.
Yeah, all my sets start at 80. And
Start at 80, and them for itty bitty nails. And I don't do itty bitty nails. I do the long nails.
But you got itty bitty budget.
No.
tell them it's only $420.
Only?
To figure it out.
What you want me to do? How am I supposed to come up with $420?
You ain't got no job?
I don't have no money.
Then why your nails getting done?
You have a certain set of skills that you can use
Ah!
to get you whatever you need in this life, babe.
Oh boy.
What
Okay.
are you talking about? I know you ain't talking about what I think you're talking about.
I was only married for 75 days before I filed for divorce. These people, what are you even getting married?
I was married for 75 days before I filed for a divorce. I've told this story before, but so many women ask me, so I'll tell the story again. And let me preface this by saying, before y'all jump in the comment section talking about God, this and that and the third, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I was married for long enough to see what I needed to see, and I dipped. I don't feel no type of way about it. I got in and I got out. It's something that I would never do again, and it just is what it is. We did not know each other very long. We knew of each other for a long time, but we did not know each other for a
Then
long
why are
time.
you getting married?
And at the time when he asked me to marry him, I kind of was in a space where I was like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. I'll do it. Like, and that's the honest truth, y'all. Like, that's just the honest truth. He had been watching me for quite some time online and crushing on me for quite some time online. And so we exchanged numbers and started texting, back and forth. And it didn't take him long. He asked me on a date, which hindsight is 2020. He said, maybe we can meet up for coffee or tea. And I should have left his ass where he had me up at. But what I did say was, I don't meet men for coffee date. So I'm not getting in my car to go on no coffee date. It's not happening. He had no problem planning. He had no problem taking me where I want to go. He had no problem with if I said, I don't like that, I don't want to do that. He didn't get offended. He was just basically it's whatever. It's your world.
The marriage is a joke to them. They're not in it to stay. They're in it to flaunt. They're in it to show off. They have no interest in actually committing and making sure that their marriage works. So it's just something that I wanted to check off. And I know how bad it sounds, but it's the truth.
Ladies, it's a brand new year. The begging, it has to stop. That shit does not fly at all. Y'all sound poor. It's giving poverty, okay? Oh, if he can't pay for my nails and my hair, he must be broke. Bitch, you can't pay for your hair or nails. We're tired of that wig. It's not a bust down no more. That's a lift up. Cuticles? Critical. Where's the old thing coming from? Y'all been talking for 2 business days. You're fiending. Don't even know you for real. You better off going down to 42nd Street and shaking a cup. No. Go on the train and get light for a few dollars. That's clearly what it's giving. This is outrageous. F up the game for me and my homegirl. To get money is not out here running men down for their pockets. Please don't come over here thinking you're not about to do a thing. But at the same time, anything a man do for you is a courtesy, not an obligation. You just bugging. Oh, he gotta have his own car, own crib. Well, we did a background check and we called your baby father. He said you love the bums. He said you love them. Get this. He said you love helping the homeless, love men with 3 outfits in rotation, and see the kids in months and still fucked you last night because you were weak ass. Your nickname is Charity in the group chat. So I don't get it. Don't raise the standards now. Continue to lower the bar.
Can we normalize you letting me borrow your husband, and not in that way, you freaking weirdos, but in the way where you both come over and he helps, hang my TV and lift all the heavy things, and we drink wine at the same time, and I'll make you both dinner, and he can have a beer at the same time too. It's a win-win-win-win. But I need to borrow your husband.
But no, dude.
Go ahead, Alex.
No. What? No. What? No. But this is not that. You didn't sign up for this package.
Right.
No. We did.
Right.
What?
Right.
Can I borrow your wife?
Right.
No, we can't. No. No shot.
No, dog.
Find a single guy to do that. And make some trade. That's bad. But yeah, make some trades with him.
Yeah.
No. Hey, babe, I'm going to go over to Vanessa's house.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, we're going to drink some wine, and I'm just going to do some chores for her. Okay, cool. See you at 10. No shot.
This is wild.
I think
And it's crazy to me that modern women, they don't be paying for anything, but they be demanding everything. Like, how, where are you getting the boldness and the courage from? Oh, well, we get it from men, because men have the audacity to do what? Because y'all don't be giving anything out except to the broke, busted men. Well, let me not say broke and busted. I should say broke and busted in terms of character and behavior. Y'all don't mind giving it out to Chad and Tyrone. But the guys, like in this situation where I think, what was it? Client's husband didn't want to pay, what, $420 for nails? And I think the woman doing the nails was saying, well, my sets don't start at 50. I start at 80 for my sets. And those are like the small nails. And the woman was sitting in there talking about, yeah, I don't do no small nails. Modern women have this energy for the good guys. They have this energy. And we can't even say they have this energy for simps, because obviously we expect them to have that energy for a simp. But for good guys, men that try to show you respect, they have this energy for men that show them respect. But you know who they don't have that energy for? Chad and Tyrone, who will pump them, dump them. I'll leave you out on the street. I'm not messing around with you. They sit there and be quiet.
This is that girl math stuff.
All right, like, so explain to me what buy two, get one free means.
You buy two, and then out of your two, you get one free. Because, like, you're saying if you get a third one, but no, you would buy two, and then you would get one for free. So then it only costs $90.
Yeah, you gotta use your head.
No.
Yes.
You buy two and
No.
you get the third one for free.
No. Why would you buy two and get three? It doesn't say buy
This is
two
what
and
it's
get
like
one free.
arguing with a woman.
It says buy two. So you buy two, and then you get one of them free.
No. So, you know what a BOGO is? Buy one, get one? Like buy one, get one free?
Yeah, so you buy one, and then you get it free.
No.
Yeah.
Just say you're right
No, I don't.
and
Love you.
No, love you too.
Most men are suffering in silence.
I advise you to move your hand. I advise you to move your Dude! You ain't gotta push up. No, bro. You tripping, dog. Dude. You tripping, dog. What's up? Why you up, man? Dude, no. No. Why is you pushing me? Bro, you didn't ding my dang laptop. Wow. What? Really, man? Ain't that move, bro? Dude, now don't be pushing up on me. Why? I'll pop you with this hammer. Why would you do that, though? That's what I'm saying. Bruh, what is wrong with you? Watch out! What is he? Every time look like, remember when I did the thing? But move, bro. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Babe. Alright.
Listen, I've been around enough women to know women lie.
Oh, yeah.
Women lie.
Yeah.
And not only do women lie, women lie. The reason women lie so much is because they don't even believe they're lying.
Yeah. They rationalize and make it seem like it's reality.
They believe it's true.
Yeah.
A woman will crash a car into a tree.
Yeah.
No other cars around. She crashes into a tree.
Yeah.
Why'd you hit that tree? Well, it wasn't my fault. Why? It was raining and it was dark. You knew that when you got in the car.
Yeah.
Everyone else driving in the rain, the dark, and they didn't hit the tree.
Right.
Why did you hit the tree? Yeah, but it was raining and it's dark and it's the first time I've driven the car, so. Yeah, but, okay, whose fault is this? The trees? That tree's been there for 150 years.
Yeah.
Never been hit before.
Yeah.
The car has driven up and down that road 10,000 times and never been crashed. Who do we blame? Well, it's not my fault. Don't blame me. That's the female mind. They're not responsible for anything ever. Now, if you ask that same woman 2 weeks later after she hit the tree, you'd be like, I got a Ferrari. You want to drive it? Yeah, I want to drive it. Are you a good driver? I'm a great driver.
Modern women find 80% of men as unattractive. And so on dating apps, which people will argue that maybe people on dating apps aren't looking for something serious, but that's the number one way people meet. Women only swipe right 5% of the time, up to 20% on the high end in certain studies. So women are all sleeping with the same guys. So for guys that are in that percentage, it's like they just have an abundance of girls throwing themselves at them. And then the women will come back later and say men are trash, but that's who
I think we need to have a speed dating thing, me and you, girl.
Educated women are not the women you want to be with.
Hey, I'm single because I've been married 3 times. Educated women are not the women to be with. Educated women. They are smart. They're good. Yeah. They're good people. I'm not saying anything bad about that, but educated women, their profession, they tend to look at that more than a relationship. When they go to work, they bow to the man that's paying the money. They listen to everything he says, but when they go home, the man at home, they tend to argue with.
If you were in the 50s, you would have thrived.
Oh, absolutely.
See, now.
No, not really, because I'm too dark.
Some people say, if you don't have money, a woman will not love you. You don't know women. When you have a lot of money, she doesn't need the money. She now needs attention. When you have a lot of attention, you don't have money. The woman doesn't need the attention. She needs the money. When you have both the attention and the money, the woman doesn't need attention and money. She needs a bad boy. When you are a bad boy, the woman doesn't need a bad boy. He needs a church boy that is holy. If you're a church boy that is holy, he needs a church boy with a little bit of twerk of bad boy.
When women make their own money, the last thing they want to do is support a man. Last thing they want to do is support a man.
Believe it or not, no. When women make good money, they don't. When women make money, they don't need a man because they make enough money. They have.
Okay, repeat that sentence again.
When women make enough money, they don't really need a man.
Okay,
because
say
they
that
can
one more
take
time
care.
again.
Make enough.
When women make what? What did you say? When women
they
make money?
enough money, they really don't need a man.
You do understand your sentence just defeated your entire argument, right?
No, it didn't. It didn't. But that's what I'm saying.
A guy can't tell you to cover up.
Because women, they don't dress like that for men. That's the answer. Okay, really, go put fucking 100 women out on an island with no men around. Do you know how they're gonna fucking dress? In sweats, fucking no makeup, hair in a ponytail. There's no fucking bikinis and beautiful dresses and all that. That's a complete and utter lie. And then you say, there's no good men out here. We've been fucking telling you. But if you're looking for marriage and love and honor and respect and loyalty, what do you think a man is gonna think? Here's the crazy part, is what I'm saying is wrong, but it's how men think.
Has the feminist movement completely backfired? Did you know that 70% of women in Australia are forced to work just to make ends meet because a single income no longer sustains a family? Before all this, you could never get women to work. But now, they literally have no choice. Have we been blindsided? Feminists promised us freedom of choice. But what have they delivered? They've delivered a failing economy and forced slavery. How on earth did they convince us that we should leave the comfort of our home, abandon our children just for a 9-to-5 job, and then call that empowerment? How does that work?
You're a woman that a guy should have fun with, but not take serious or date long term. You're just a fun
And
chick.
why is that though?
You're just a fun chick.
And why is
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna tell you. You're the type of girl, right? This is how I do you. You're the type of girl where I'll only hit up for that's it, nothing more, nothing less. I wouldn't take you on a date. I would talk to you, but I wouldn't. You're not getting no kind of special treatment whatsoever. I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm only gonna hit you up when I have. That's that, and you're gonna come to where I want to come to. You're gonna buy me stuff. Yo, you're not gonna get no special privileges. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you like a thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's 2 a.m. Pull up. Wear this. And when you're done, leave. You know you can't sleep over. No, you can't have no water after we're done. I don't care if your mouth is dry. Go to the store. It's open 24/7. I got a Wawa. That's the type of chick you are. You don't deserve a good man. You don't deserve a relationship. God bless your kids, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve nothing but... I'm not even trying to be... I'm serious. Like, your attitude is horrible. You act like me, bro. Like, you act like me. Like, how you more masculine than me? And I'm masculine, bro.
Yo, he's out here cooking tonight.
You don't...
Yo, when Cardi B got with Stephon Diggs, ladies was on the internet going crazy. I mean, crazy. You better, queen. You deserve so much better. He's such an upgrade from Offset. Bunch of dumb. Now all of this is coming out about Stephon Diggs. He might be in the... He got the allegations. He got 1,000,001 baby mamas all pregnant at the same time as Cardi B, by the way. And do I think Cardi B probably should have a better man? Yes. But does she have taste in better men? No. She has a type. Her type is ain't. So, you're telling me that if we all know she has a type, wouldn't it make more sense to at least stay with the that had the common decency to say, will you marry me? Ladies, y'all need to get it together. This is ridiculous.
I've been married for 20 years, with my husband for 25, and we have 5 teenagers. Here's some marriage advice that might seem a little bit strange. You need to pay special attention to all the things that annoy you about your partner. Now hear me out. The best way to stop those annoyances from getting between you two is to turn them into humor. So pay close attention to the things about your partner that make you roll your eyes, that just get under your skin, that annoy you so much, and figure out a way to make them funny. My husband and I tease each other all the time about the silly little things that annoy us. Like, he always tells me, do you work for the light company, when I leave the lights on in the closet? And when he repeats his stories that he's told 1,000 times, I repeat them too, like they're a movie trailer, and it makes him laugh. What happens is the annoyance softens. It becomes an inside joke instead of a point of tension. You're still naming the thing that drives you crazy, but instead of creating distance, it creates connection. And in a long marriage, that shift is everything.
Sarah, I know you didn't just use my card to buy your baby daddy some groceries.
Yes, you know my baby daddy don't got that. Baby daddy don't got no friends, no family. He's single. I wasn't gonna let that man go hungry. Don't be questioning me about what I spend our money on.
Then you use my money to spend money on this dude. You don't even take care of his kids.
Okay, that is not his responsibility no more. You do know me and my kids live with you. Therefore, that's your job. My baby, shut the up, because I'm talking. I'm talking. Be quiet. No, my baby daddy is no longer obligated to do that. That is your job as a man. And as a man, what the hell do you need help for taking care of me and my kids? And don't question me about what I spend money on. Hello? Hello? I'm gonna this nigga hang up on me. We'll call it.
You know, she not getting it. Your boyfriend is moving in with his brother. Honestly, that might be the beginning of the end for you. He moving in with his brother because he don't want to be around you no more. These men, you know what? That old proverb that says a man would rather dwell on a rooftop than to be in the house with a contentious woman. These women, I'm telling you, when you look at them, they got their nice little cutting board, they meal prep, the aesthetic, everything that would make it seem like these women, oh man, she got it going on, yada, da, 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 da. But then they be a nightmare to live with. They be a nightmare to be, and it don't matter if the woman is, you know, not the greatest looking or she's the best looking. A lot of these modern women be doing the same thing. They be running their men off. Some of these women have really attractive brothers, really attractive guys. I mean, you know, I'm thinking of one couple right now. The dude might look better than she do, and she works out, and she does fitness and all that other stuff. Woman was working out pregnant. She working out pregnant. But you know, when you look at her and look at him, it's like, man, that brother, she better watch that brother, because that brother, if that brother get him back on the street, that man gonna be a problem. Some of these brothers look good, man. They out there looking attractive, and that's why they ain't gotta say nothing. They pull, right? But modern women think, well, I'm gonna be the diva in the relationship because I look good, I'm this and that. And you try to tell a woman, yeah, man, but there's some brothers out here that can really do it. Like these men, they can pull. And because they make a little bit more money, they take care of themselves, they pulling. So you better hold on what you got. They don't listen. And that man say, I don't got to take this. Fool around and go his own way. Fool around and leave you standing right there. Oh man, what happened? I thought we were going to be together forever. How could you leave this? How could you fumble this? I didn't fumble, because the next girl that I got, she cooperate with me. Oh, well, she ain't as cute as me. She don't got to be. She don't have to be. I don't have to hear her nagging and complaining and being unpleasant. You do you, though.
Here's the thing. When you're dating the right guy, you are both a baddie and a baby. Just a baby. Just a baby. But I'm also a baddie. And when you're dating the right guy, you get to be both. And they like both. Oh my God, it's such a turn on. Like, I just did like this freaking kick-ass kickboxing class this morning, and I went hard. Oh, and it was so fun. And I feel like, and he's so proud of me. So proud of me. And then I'm like, I'm hungry. And he's like, let me feed you. Because I'm just a baby. I'm like shopping with my friend yesterday, thrift shopping, and I was like, I had a few things in my cart and I forgot something. He brought me something that I forgot, and then he just hands me money. Here you go for your cute clothes. Because I'm just a baby. But I look batty in those clothes. And you bet he's going to compliment it. Batty and a baby. Best combo.
What makes a woman stand out in today's dating world?
I would say this is going to be a tough one for you to swallow, because today, with all these girls posting their thotty pictures all over Instagram and the internet, I think a girl who's more reserved is going to stand out today when it comes to modern dating a little bit more. Good news is, the key thing that makes a woman stand out is really just her looks. Guys will look past a lot of things as long as the girl's pretty enough.
How does a conservative woman get found in today's world?
That's a great question. How does a conservative woman get found in today's world?
Not one woman mentioned that they're going to be a good mother, right? A good wife, a dutiful wife, and help support the man. Everything was me. This is what y'all are competing for in the West, okay? That's what you're competing for. So, since women have this crazy concept of I'm successful and I deserve the highest value man that I can get, regardless of my own personal inadequacies, you guys need to become. Not so that you can get them, guys. I said that a million times. You don't become so that you can get girls. You become so you don't tolerate the that inevitably comes with the girl.
There has been no man that I have met who I felt like could give me what I wanted out of life and would be in addition to the life that I've built for myself. And that is such a peaceful place to have gotten to.
Is that a cat? I think that's a cat behind her. A cat or a dog? Anyways, what are you guys looking for? What specifically are you guys looking for? Because a lot of times I see women come on the internet and they go, oh, I've built this life for myself. I can do all this for myself. And I need a man who can give me something different than that. He can't be doing all the stuff that I can do for myself because I can already do that, right? So what are you guys looking for in addition to what you've already built or what you can do for yourself? Because I can't think of anything that you guys, I don't even think you guys know what it is that you're looking for. You just say that because it's easy to say, but you guys don't truly know what you want.
The top 10 most successful and richest women in the world.
All of them self-made.
Number 10, Iris Fontbona. She is the widow of Gina Reinhardt, Hancock Prospecting, which was founded by her father, Susan Clatton. BMW Here's Fortune. Yang Huang. 58% of a China-based real estate developer.
Nice little chunk.
Her father, its founder. Number 6, we got Jacqueline Mars. The company was founded by Jacqueline's grandfather. We have Miriam Adelson, 56% stake in the casino operator in Las Vegas Sands that was formerly owned by her husband. Number 4, Julia Kott, widow of David Kott. Mackenzie Scott, Amazon. Number 2, Alice Walton, daughter of Sam Walton. Number 1, Francois Bettencoast Myers and family. She inherited her fortune from her mother, whose father founded L'Oreal. Okay.
The club is not a place for women in relationships. And this is why I say that, right? Fellas, we go to the club. We know why we go to the club. So, are you going to let your woman be in that situation every day, every night? You feel me? And you have to think about this too. And if your woman is always in the club, what is she looking for? She could dance at home. She could listen to music at home. She can hang out with her friends at home. But the club is a player's playground. Straight up. So if your woman in there more than she's supposed to be, and only time I would allow a girl that's in a relationship to go to the club It's if it's one of her friends' birthdays or they might be celebrating something, but to be there every night, that's not what it is at all.
A man doesn't want to fight a man on every decision. And I was like,
preach.
Me? Are you calling me a man? But then I had to realize what he was saying. Basically, it's me as an independent woman, understanding that I can definitely take the lead, but I don't have to. I can trust you to do it. And if need be, if I need to step in, then I will. And I think a lot of women who went through that trauma like I did,
me too.
always being hyper independent, need to grab onto that concept.
I agree.
We know you can do it, baby. We got that. But you don't have to, okay?
Somebody told me to quote this. They said, dominant versus submissive is peace.
Yeah.
Submissive versus submissive is peace. But dominant versus dominant is war.
Absolutely.
And so if you both trying to be dominant inside your household, then you're going to be in a constant state of war.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
talk
would
to me.
pour into a man if he was already pouring into me and he was truly worth it, because it's the only right thing to do.
You know what? The difference is between the man and the woman is the man is paying for the first date. You're already expecting him to pay the bulk of the bills. So he's already willing to fully pour into you with not expecting you to pour into him in the same way. The ways that he's looking for you to pour into him is when he says something, you shut up and listen. And it should be that way if the man is adequate and doing his job.
So you stated that pretty much because he's leading, it's pretty much shut up and listen. That's what you're saying right now.
Women need to be told to shut up. Because y'all talk too much anyway. Yeah, you got to tell your girl to shut up. Matter of fact, everybody at home, if you would have chick, just randomly say, shut up. Even if she's not talking, tell her to shut up.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women want to be pursued, but they don't know how to reciprocate. You expect for that man to initiate every text, every call, every date, every move, and you think that's what he's supposed to do. But that's you really being passive, low key, right? Because let's be real. If a man has to do 100% of the work, he's not building with you. He's dragging you along. Effort is attractive. Initiation is attractive. Reciprocation is attractive. You don't lose your values by showing interest. You prove your values by matching energy. If she ain't gonna put forth no effort, king, you need to leave her where she's at.
Why do men look for housewives when they don't have a house? Why are men concerned with gold diggers when they have no gold to dig?
Oh, it's only, okay.
I'm just curious.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just wondering. Just a question.
First things first. That's too much.
You want a woman to cook in your kitchen? What kitchen? Where? Where is it?
I have all the potential to have a house and be great. I just don't have it yet.
So I just seen this girl say the problem with this generation is that men don't chase women no more. Who the do y'all think y'all are? You know why we don't chase y'all asses no more, bro? Y'all too full of y'all self, bro. Y'all ego is unlimited. There was a point where if you chased a woman, all she took that was as a sign that you really wanted her. But y'all now, boy, then what blows me is y'all be having the nerve to feel away when y'all see the nigga with somebody that actually wants him. Like, what the he going through y'all?
All them excuses as to why she ain't want to fucking link up with you yet. And yo, still trying to chase the stupid. Meanwhile, you got other women that want to see you and add value to your life and want to be with you. But your nappy-headed ass keep on chasing this stupid like a idiot. Like, why? She ain't doing nothing for you, but just showing you that she just like the rest of these. Playing.
If you want a traditional wife, then be a traditional man. You cannot ask for stay-at-home wifey privileges if you don't have stay-at-home wifey money. You want me to clean the kitchen? I'm happy to clean the kitchen if I get to wake up at 10. I get to clean the kitchen. I get to go lounge by the pool, and then you come home at night. Like, sure, no problem. But if I'm waking up at the crack of dawn with you, we're both going to our two very demanding jobs, and then coming home, don't ask me for anything you're not willing to do.
You know, you see some of these clips and you just, you really just start to wonder, do any of these women have a job? Like, what do you do for work? Because y'all sitting on here talking trash, talking reckless. Do you have anything to do during the daytime? What do you be up to? That's what I want to know. That's what I gotta know. Modern women have so much time to sit in the car and just ramble about nothing? What do you do in your free time? I mean, at this point, hearing all of this nonsense from modern women, I'd rather you be in there watching Netflix or something like that. Just so maybe you can think about something else that's more productive than your negative thoughts. My God. I mean, man, that's what I just have a question about that. Do y'all have jobs? And are these jobs mentally taxing? Because it seemed like y'all know y'all be saying y'all tired, but y'all still be talking trash. Y'all still be talking nonsense at the end of the day, from morning, noon to night.
I said I wouldn't talk about my dating life on here, but I feel like I cannot be the only one who feels alone in this. Just went on a first date, and this is no offense to this man, obviously perfectly fine, normal, lovely date. It's getting to the point though that that's the problem. Like there's just nothing happening, and I just feel no sparks and no chemistry with people, and I feel bad because I feel like it's just me. I'm going out with really handsome, accomplished, interesting people, and I feel nothing. I feel like I'm just another girl. Like I'm one of a million and there's just nothing special about me.
Honey, you're too picky. You're too picky. This is not a movie. This is not The Notebook. And now you are expecting this guy to be every possible thing that you need him to be. And in the process, you are Xing out guy after guy after guy after guy that are good quality men because it's just not enough for you.
We got a doozy today, fellas. Today we have the weaponization of you're being insecure. So the ladies have recently coined this term, you're being insecure, to justify their wrongdoings and their disrespectful behavior. Now you may be wondering, what does that look like? Where does this term usually get used? Posting their body all over Instagram. Soliciting attention from other men purposefully. Wearing outfits that a respectful girlfriend or wife wouldn't wear. Talking with other men under the guise of being friends. But these are just a few examples of where, when you bring up the problem of, you're not okay with this, you get hit with the, you're just being insecure. What? So you're insecure? What, I can't show my all over Instagram? What, it's not okay that I wear this to the club? So this has essentially just been an easy out for them to try to get you all upset. No, I'm not insecure. No, of course not. But in reality, wouldn't you be more insecure if you had a problem with something and didn't bring it to their attention? Think about that. So the solution, it's very simple. Establish your boundaries, and if crossed, find a new woman. Don't sit here and argue. Don't tell them what to do. You're not their father. If what they're doing you're not okay with, go find yourself a new woman. It's that simple. Time to hit the girlfriend store. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today, and I will see you at the same time again tomorrow.
How can you give it to anyone? How can you be going to give it to sorry for what? You give it to share. Two questions.
Because you're just having fun.
Now, why would you lie to your husband about not having an OF? Now they're clowning him on Twitter. Well, that's what's currently going on as professional baseball player Jazz proposed to his girlfriend Anna, who is from the show Baddies. Pay attention. So this all started when social media was clowning him, stating that with all the money he has in the world, he decides to go for not only a OF shawty, but a shawty from Baddies. I'm guessing she never told him that she had a OF, and then he straight up tried to defend her, said, that's a lie. My wife ain't never had that. Then they uploaded the proof showing that she was giving it for $15. He then tried to say it's all a scam, that that's not really her. Then they started leaking content that she used to make, showing that, nah, this really your shawty gang. Now, she is facing criticism for not telling her husband what she used to do and having him look crazy on the internet. While others are saying that her past does not matter, he loves her for her, and him defending her even though not knowing the truth shows that he's a real man.
I did a quick stop at Publix, but bro, if you know you're not finna leave your girl, bro, you shouldn't be arguing on the internet. And she wrong for not telling this man what her past was.
Regardless, I'm just here reporting the news. What do you guys think about this whole situation?
We normalize you letting me borrow your husband, and not in that way, you freaking weirdos, but like in the way where you both come over and he helps, you know, hang my TV and lift all the heavy things.
Absolutely not. You see, he's my husband. He is not community labor. He is not a public utility. He is not our man. He is my man. And I will curb stomp anyone over that man. And you see, this is the part that makes me laugh even harder about this, is this is coming from a culture of women who have spent years when being asked the question, what do you bring to the table? Their answer is, well, I am the table. A table that now apparently needs my man. Except the only table that this man eats from is mine. But if you need help around your house, you actually have some real options. You can call a handyman. You can call a contractor. You can call an electrician. And guess what? They are all licensed. They have websites, phone numbers, and invoices. And here's the best part. You can pay them with your INDEPENDENT money. My husband is not a shared resource. My marriage is not a community program. If you need a man to come do those things in your house, then go get you a man. This was fun. Have a day.
The most dangerous man you will ever meet is the one who healed alone. I'm not talking about rage or chaos. I'm talking about a man who has been shattered by life and then chose to rebuild himself piece by piece with his own hands. This is the man who walked through experiences that stripped him down to nothing, who faced truths that most people spend their whole life avoiding. He saw the world without the fillers, without the illusions, without the comforting lies that protect the weak from reality. He's the man who hit his rock bottom hard enough to leave him unrecognizable and still found the strength to rise anyway. He's the one who discovered the brutal truth most people never learn. When everything falls apart, when everyone disappears, when the world goes silent, the only person who you can never abandon is himself. And that changes a man, that reshapes him, that hardens him in all the right places. A man who has faced his darkest night alone develops a level of clarity and self-trust that can't be taught. You learn that just by doing it. He doesn't fear being alone. He understands its value. He doesn't seek approval. He outgrew the need for it. He does not chase people. He knows that anybody that is meant to stay will stay without force. When a man has been broken and rebuilt, his power stops coming from who stands beside him and starts coming from who he became when nobody else did. That's why he's dangerous, not to people, but to anything or anyone that tries to take him back to where he used to be. He's not fragile. He is not lost. He is not emotionally shut down. He is extremely intentional. He is unshakably self-reliant, and that is amazing. It's an amazing quality to have. A man like that does not crumble under pressure. He becomes that pressure and leans into that pressure because it doesn't scare him. If you are truly that man, I salute you, because carrying that is not light, and you still show up every single day. That deserves respect. Keep going. What you're doing matters more than you know. I'm proud of you.
So my daughter's father tells me today that for spring break, he's taking our daughter, we have one daughter together, to Disneyland for 5 days. And I guess it was going to be a surprise, or it's going to be a surprise, or was, whatever. So I'm like, awesome, you know, I'm going to go shopping, get her a couple outfits, you know, I'll get her a new bathing suit, da-da-da. I'm thinking about all these things, and then I'm thinking, wait, just her? Because she has 5 other siblings. So I had to ask him, you know, everybody else is invited too, right? And he looked at me like I was crazy and said, no, those aren't my kids. We were together for years. You were their stepfather. You're gonna take your daughter to Disneyland and not take her siblings? Do you know how upset that would make them? Not doing it. She's not going unless her siblings can go. Period.
This is a prime example of a mom that wants to control the dynamics of a situation that she created. Because when you have children from different men, different fathers, they don't have an obligation to the children that are not theirs. You do. And I understand the situation where some kids get to do some things that the other kids aren't going to do. Well, you're the mom, you're the link. So you could make the decision to even it out if you needed to. But honestly, I think that kids are smart and they can understand the dynamic that this one child's real father is going to go do this one thing with them. But that's something that the mom has to work through with her kids and with the actual father of those kids. And do you know how expensive Disney World is? I cannot imagine paying for 5 kids. It is not appropriate to demand this, and definitely not appropriate to say that your daughter can't go with her father to Disney World just because your other kids can't go. That is not fair, and that is not your call to make.
And what's funny is this is what modern women usually do. They usually talk all this trash, but they've got support is what they do. You'll notice, and once again, this is something that I was talking about just recently, where it pertained to marriage. And some of these women, they go into their wedding and they basically don't be wearing anything. But, you know, they might bring mom, some of their best friends, or two or three of their best friends, and they'll look at dresses. Daddy's not coming. Daddy not gonna be able to come to that sort of thing. But mom can come, and, you know, sisters and best friends can come. And mama might say, oh, I think that's a little bit too much. But she's not gonna listen to mama. She gonna listen to what her friends are saying. And that's what a lot of modern women do. They listen to what their friends are saying. And they go out there and they be no clothes on. And they be getting married to the man with their behind all out, with their chest all out. And you be like, man, what's left for him? What does he get to see that nobody else has seen? What is he, because he's giving you his money, right? He's giving you his resources. He's giving you all that. So what is exclusive to him that everybody hadn't seen? What's a secret for him that you haven't showed everybody else? And that's the question that men be asking. What do you bring to the table, right? So what they try to do now is it's the same playbook. Well, you know, I'm hoping that through you, that's why she's saying, can we normalize bringing your husband over? Because we're friends. Oh, girl, do you think that Matt can come over here and fix this, this, and this? I'm really your friend, but I'm trying to get Matt as an extension of you. So I want Matt to come over here and fix it through you. And because I know you, Matt can't come over right now. Matt can't come over by himself right now. So because I want to be respectful, I'm gonna get you over here. We're gonna sip some wine, maybe have some pizza or something, like whatever it is. And while Matt does what he's doing, and then afterwards, okay, bye girl. Hey, let's get together on, you know, we're gonna go thrifting. But over time, Matt is going to become a resource, and Matt's gonna come over on his own, right? I'm just doing it to be nice to you, but I got more projects. Oh, hey, are you going to Home Depot? I'm going to start texting Matt directly. Hey, can you go to Home Depot for me and get X, Y, and Z? I just figured since you're a man, then you can do it. And now I'm going to have access to Matt directly. And so, oh, do you think that after work, you know, obviously you got to check with your wife. Do you think that after work you can come over and do this, 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 and this? Maybe for like a couple hours? Female, woman, I have kids. I have a wife. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But that's what modern women are doing. I'm trying to access, I'm trying to pull your resources, and it should be okay with you because we're friends. I got myself in this position and I'm looking for my friends to pull me out of the ignorant statements that I made.